All right, the wind has really died down. That's amazing. And I'm gonna see how long I can film and smoke and just take a walk on the golf course without someone getting mad and saying I shouldn't be doing this. I'm not doing anything wrong. You could smoke while you're playing. And it's like 7:45. This is one of the first holes, and there's no tee times anymore, so no one should be coming up. But people love complaining about things, so we'll see how long I can make it. Today, I want to talk about what day of the week, not just how I feel, not just my opinion on it. We have that video. I'll put that video up here, somewhere, if you want to take a look at that and you haven't. I looked at my stats. I turned my dates into days of the week, and I summed everything, and I'll give you a look at how much money I've made each day of the week. All right, I guess that was literally the first hole I was on, because I was just looking at the next one, second hole, par 3, perfect. Perfect symbolism for what I want to say. A lot of people think in golf, par 5, oh, that's your chance to eagle, that's your chance to birdie. That's where you could really, that's the type of hole you can use to score well. Actually, and what's his name? Campbell, something Campbell. He says par 3s. You only really have one shot. Par 4s, par 5s is going to take multiple shots to be in good scoring position. Par 3s, you have one shot and you get to tee it up. How much easier can it get than that? Focus on that one shot and you have a good scoring opportunity. So, just how a lot of people get it wrong in golf. Everyone thinks Friday, Saturday, those are the best days. Everyone comes with tons of money, blah, blah, blah. Let's see the stats. Really hope it doesn't get windy and that stays there for a few minutes. Okay, you can see the stats on the screen. Let me get my face off to one side so I have room to put them up. But I will tell you, I'm not going to go through every single number. Yes, of course the weekends are when I have the most hours. Because in addition to, you know, games not going dark so early, a lot of years when I was in grad school and law school, those were the only opportunities I had to play. Friday, Saturday, of course, maybe Sunday all day, maybe a little Thursday, and of course, when I ditched the cigar, the bugs are not so deterred from flying so close to my face. But anyway, Friday definitely has the most hours. Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, that makes sense in terms of hours. The real thing I wanted to talk about is hourly. So there's no way around it. We just have to go based on hourly. To go on just total dollars won, I mean, the weekends are still going to be ahead on that just because there's so many more hours. Friday has like double what Sunday has in my life. So we just have to go based on hourly. Let's talk about hourly. So actually, surprisingly to me, Saturday, my biggest hourly. There's some space on the screen. $20.01. We could just call it $20. 20 an hour. That's awesome. Didn't expect it. Of course, that's when the hours happen. And there's definitely some people very willing to lose. But, you know, my theory is if you're a real degenerate, you're finding a way to get to the casino at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, which happens all the time in Council Bluffs, in Baltimore. I bet it happened in Milwaukee. I'm not sure I ever played on a Tuesday in Milwaukee. So Saturday is leading the pack, but then we have Wednesday. Wednesday is second. Why? Why would Wednesday be second? I don't know if my theory, if it's actually true, I'll never know. But it doesn't surprise me that a weekday like that, out of nowhere, is second place. And not second place just by a few pennies. It's not as big between second place and third place as it is between first and second. That's, you know, almost $5 an hour, but it is comfortably in second place. This is Stir Cove, right behind Harrah's. It's the outdoor concert venue. Usually some like country, southern rock. Usually not people I've heard of, although AJR was here, I think like 3 years ago. And yeah, those are the rooms. So if you're in the room when the concert's going on, you could hear it. That happened to me once a few years ago when I was in law school. But it's a nice space. Never went to a concert here, but looks like a good time. And not that you would be looking behind you, but that water right there to the left, that's the Missouri River. That's the bridge. I'll center it right on top. Bridge over to Nebraska across the Missouri River. So it's a cool little area. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th are fairly close together, all in the 14s, dollars per hour. Where's Friday? That's the big thing. Everyone wants to say, oh, Friday. Everyone comes after work. All the whales are here. People who hate money show up on Fridays. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe not. Maybe it's a facade. Maybe we remember those Fridays and not so much the other Fridays. Friday is comfortably in 6th place. Not like, you know, 2nd place and 6th place are all within 50 cents of each other. For me, I'm not saying for everyone on earth, for me, Friday is comfortably in 6th place. $11 and what, 19 cents an hour? So, what I said in another video, I don't let the stats dictate what I do, but usually, just based on instinct, I kind of sense something is happening, and then I look at the stats to see if it's confirmed or not, and it usually is. I didn't think my top 2 days would be Saturday, Friday. Saturday happens to be, Friday is in 6th place. I got kicked off the golf course, by the way. The ranger saw me walking on hole number 2, which no one has been on for probably like 3 hours, and told me you can't just walk around the golf course. All right, don't agree with it, but didn't argue like an entitled douchebag. I just left, came over here to the concert area. Something to note though, these samples aren't massive. It's not like I have 10,000 hours on every single day of the week. So like Tuesday is at the bottom, it's $8 and change an hour. I mean, it would take a ton of money for like Tuesday to become, you know, like 2nd or 3rd place. I would have to have almost double the money won on Tuesday. It's not just like a couple all-ins, but I mean, I don't know. I don't have a vivid memory of every single Tuesday poker session of my life. It could be that just a coincidence on Tuesday, you know, I've had a lot of all-ins and just the runouts didn't go my way, or you know, happen to get kings against the worst guy at the table who happens to pick up aces that time. I mean, 1,000 hours still isn't that massive of a sample. So I went off what I had. I'm not making up stats. Those are the stats. I looked them up, and it is what it is. So I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my walk and cigar as the sun goes down. It'll be dark in about an hour on the outskirts of the golf course, not actually on it. And that's that. Let me know if you guys have the apps on your phones. What day of the week is your hourly best? What day of the week is your hourly worst? I'll read them. I'd be interested to know.